Do you ever feel like the world fundamentally changed after 2019, like something shifted? You're not alone. Many people sense a profound difference, a feeling difficult to articulate but impossible to ignore. Let's explore the major changes since 2019 and try to understand why they happened. Life before 2019 felt normal. We had routines, we went to work or school, traveled, and made plans for the future. The world seemed relatively stable, at least compared to what came next. We took for granted the simple act of gathering with friends, attending concerts, or even shaking hands. The globalized world hummed along. We worried about climate change and political divisions, but these issues felt distant, like problems for another day. We were largely unaware of the seismic shifts about to occur. Then came 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic swept across the globe, bringing with it lockdowns, travel restrictions, and a collective sense of fear and uncertainty. Suddenly, the world as we knew it ground to a halt. The pandemic was more than a health crisis, it was a global shock. It exposed vulnerabilities in our systems, from healthcare to supply chains. It forced us to confront our mortality and re-evaluate our priorities. The years following 2020 haven't offered a return to normalcy. Instead, we've experienced a cascade of aftershocks. The rise of AI, artificial intelligence, advanced at an unprecedented pace, automating jobs and raising ethical questions about its role in society. Economic turbulence. Global inflation surged, supply chains faltered, and the gap between the rich and poor widened. Geopolitical instability, conflicts erupted, old tensions flared, and the world felt increasingly fractured. Each of these aftershocks has contributed to the feeling that the world is different now, less predictable and more volatile. The digital tsunami technology's role in the new world. One of the most significant shifts since 2019 has been the acceleration of digital transformation. The pandemic forced us online for work, education, and social connection. This shift had profound consequences. Remote work became the norm. Millions transitioned to working from home, blurring the lines between our professional and personal lives. E-commerce exploded. Online shopping became essential, transforming retail and changing consumer habits. Social media's influence grew. With limited physical interaction, people turned to social media for connection and information, amplifying both its benefits and its dangers. While digital technology offers opportunities, it also presents challenges, from data privacy concerns to the spread of misinformation. The changes we've experienced aren't just technological, they're also economic and political. The pandemic exacerbated existing inequalities and created new ones. The wealth gap widened. While many struggled financially, the ultra-wealthy saw their fortunes soar, leading to social unrest and calls for greater economic justice. Political polarization deepened. Disinformation and distrust flourished online, fueling political divisions and making cooperation more difficult. Globalization was challenged. The pandemic exposed the fragility of global supply chains, leading some countries to embrace protectionist policies. These shifts have created a world that feels increasingly unstable and uncertain, a far cry from the relative calm of the pre-2019 era. The changes since 2019 haven't just impacted human society, they've also had profound consequences for the environment. Climate change accelerated. The pandemic briefly reduced emissions, but they quickly rebounded, reminding us of the urgency of addressing this global threat. Biodiversity loss continued. Deforestation and habitat destruction continued at alarming rates, pushing countless species closer to extinction. Pollution worsened in some areas. Increased plastic waste from PPE and other pandemic-related materials added to the burden on our oceans and landfills. These environmental challenges are interconnected with the social and economic shifts we've discussed, highlighting the need for a holistic approach to creating a more sustainable future. So has the world really changed since 2019, or is it all in our heads? The answer is both. On a fundamental level, the laws of physics haven't changed. But the way we live, work, interact, and perceive the world has been profoundly altered. The pandemic acted as a catalyst, accelerating existing trends and exposing vulnerabilities we could no longer ignore. The feeling that something is different is real, It's a reflection of the rapid and multifaceted changes we've experienced in a short period. We are living in a new era, shaped by the events of 2020 and beyond. This new era is characterized by rapid technological advancement, economic uncertainty, geopolitical instability, and environmental challenges. It's a world that demands adaptability, resilience, and a willingness to embrace new ways of thinking and being. The challenges are real, but so are the opportunities. We have the chance to build a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. But it will require collaboration, innovation, and a shared commitment to creating a better future for all. What do you think? How have you experienced the changes since 2019? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.